Hello and welcome back to my channel. Mark here. I'm getting ready to go up here and get into my bees. We're going to check all the ones here at my house. I haven't been into them for about 3 weeks, and we're going to go get into them today and see how they're doing. We're sort of in a dearth here, and there isn't a whole lot for them to eat right now around here, and I just want to see how they're doing. And this is Saturday, July the 20th. So we'll get into these and look at them. For all the ones on here that follow my other channel, Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors, here on Wednesday, I'm getting ready to leave and go out to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. My dad and I and my son Eli, and we're going to the National Trapping Convention. But I'm not going to be around here next weekend, so I need to get into these and check them and see how they're doing. So I'll set you up on the tripod here in the yard, and you can just watch me get into the bees from a distance. I'm not going to say a whole lot because I need to get this done. What I'm doing here, I'm just checking to see if I have any eggs and brood. In this box, I didn't have to get on down in there. I had eggs and brood in the top box, so I'm going to check this one and do the same thing. And if I've got eggs and cat brood, then we don't have to go down in the bottom. I don't like to bother them too much this time of year because they are sort of agitated and contrary, so we'll just get in here and see if they're still doing what they need to be doing. I can already tell in this hive right here, there's a bunch of honey in here, but I want to get down in here in this box and see if there's any cat brood and eggs. And if there is, then I don't have to go down here. We just got to let them alone and let them do their thing. But I do have several bees in this box right here. So we'll look at this and see what it's doing here. Well, I got my first sting of the year. I'm going to get this thing closed back up. I see eggs and brood in there, and that's why you don't mess with them too much this time of year. Well, I got through these right here. I didn't film all that. I took 2 stings from my bread hive right there. But all these have eggs and brood in them, and they're doing well. I've been doing this now for 7 years, keeping bees, and this is the first time that I ever got stung multiple times. I try not to get stung. I'm glad that it was in my hands and not in my face, but that's how it is this time of year. When you go getting into these bees this time of year, they're not real nice, and they will do that stuff. Now I got to go down below and see if I got eggs and brood in these boxes down here, and then I'm going to be done with this. But I'm not going into these hives and tearing them completely down. If I see eggs and brood, then I'm leaving them alone. But yeah, I took 2 stings up here, so luckily it was in my fingers and not in my face. Okay, you can see these bees right here. I'm down here at my other hives. This bottom box is completely full of bees, and I can see some honey in there. I'm going to take a couple of the frames out of here and see if I see eggs and brood, and then I will put the super back on, and I want them to fill that super up so they have that for the winter too. But this is a swarm that come in here, and it went in this box, and I thought, well, if they want to go in this box, they can just stay in this box. So I put a super on top of it, but I'm going to get in here and check this out real quick, and then I'm going to be done with the hive checks here. Everything has looked fine here, and this hive right here has a new queen in it, and she's a laying. So I want it to get built up, and I may have to give them some sugar water if it looks like they need it. But our fall flow should be starting here in August. The end of August, we should start getting some goldenrod. Okay, I'm seeing eggs and brood, cat brood, and I did see eggs in there. I know you'll not see it on with that, but these bees look okay. I'm not going to dig any deeper into them. I'm going to put the top on them, put the super back on them, and put a jar of honey on them, or not a jar of honey, a jar of sugar water on them, and we're going to let them be. We're going to let them be bees. That's about all the video I'm going to do today. It's about 3:30 here, and I'm not going to stress them out too much more. This is a bad time of year to get into them. Yeah, you got to get into them and you got to look at them, but don't need to stress them any more than what they already are. So So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the top back on this. You all can watch me do this, and we're going to call this one good. Yeah, I'm going to put the super back on it. Right here, got the sugar water. Put that right on there like that. And that's a quart. Put this on top of this here like this. And put my lid back on it. And we're going to call this good. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I got into my hives up there on the hill, and I got into this one, and I seen eggs and brood in all of them. I took 2 stings up there on the hill. That's the most I've ever taken in the 7 years I've been doing this. Never got stung more than once, so just glad it wasn't in my face. But anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will get this out to you. Sorry there wasn't a whole lot more on it, but that's just the way it is. I will take you around here and show you the front of these. I got my long hive right over here, and I'll show you how they're flying in and out of there. But bees seem to be doing good, and I've got plenty of stores in here. I'm just hoping that we do have a fall flow of some kind, and that they can go into winter build up pretty good. I'm hoping not to have to feed them anything over the winter. But anyhow, I'm going to get off here. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all on the next one, and may the good Lord bless you all.